Alt 92.3's Not So Silent Nights.
It's Kane. It's Alt 92.3 Radio. We are backstage at Not So Silent Nights in the interview room with Bastille.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
How's it going?
You're right. The headphones are very loud. I'm like, no, they're not. So thank you for being here. We're excited to have you, man.
Thanks for having us, man.
So excited to be here.
How much are you enjoying working and not having to get up at like 4 in the morning?
I get up at 3.
Oh, mate.
Wow. Yeah.
What time do you go to bed?
I go to bed about 7.
I'll just stay up.
I don't never sleep.
Yeah.
Well, 5-10 years ago, I was staying up all night, but not, for professional reasons. You guys can relate. You're in a band, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're very professional.
Our
yeah.
working days are from like 9:30 to midnight, so we are very versed in odd day schedules. But yeah, it's cool. It's fun to be here. So we play 8:15, guys. We're done at 8:45.
Early shift for us.
What are you going to go do?
Watch all the other bands.
Oh,
Obviously.
Okay. You've been asked that before. You had that right in your holster.
Busman's Holiday. No. I'm like not even being interviewee. I'm genuinely excited to watch like Muse and Florence and Death Cab and stuff. It's gonna be wicked.
Have you seen these guys before or toured with them before?
Yeah,
or?
so we toured with Muse back in 2013.
Yeah, we supported them at some stadiums,
Foster
which
the People was the
nuts.
first band we ever supported, I think, ever. Back in 2011
That's
or
back in
something
Hoxton, wasn't
crazy.
it?
Yeah. That was, back in London.
Wow.
I went and saw Florence and the Machine play in London like a week ago.
So, like, when you guys aren't actually touring with people, you still just when you're on in your off time, like to go to shows and things and hang out and.
Yeah.
I mean, I like first and foremost, like we're all music fans, sort of just independent of the band. We all just love music, and so we'll still go to shows and stuff.
People are always disgusted when I'm like go to a festival on a weekend off in the summer. They're like, "What are you doing?" But
See, I mean, even that to me.
I mean, mainly
is a bit
that's
much.
us being disgusted.
Yeah.
Well, again, thank you for being here. The part of the show, the proceeds go to the American Cancer Society, so they thank you as well.
That's
You guys
awesome.
do a lot of work with charities, or
fair amount. I'm running the London Marathon in April for a breast cancer charity in the UK.
are you really?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
has done
Zero
training
training.
so far.
Wait, I was going to ask about that. The training's 0 so far.
Just drinking count as training.
Drinking what?
When is it?
April.
You used to start training.
Yeah,
and we just came from that pizza place.
How easy do you think this is going to be? I mean, because I've heard that a lot of beginner marathoners, they think, oh, well, I'm just going to run. I mean,
look,
it's not going to be hard. I don't really have to train. I walk every day.
I did a half marathon about 5 or 6 years ago, and I remember crossing the finish line and being like, well, I'm never going to do that again in my life. That was fucking horrible. And now I have to do a whole one. But yeah, it's like it's a charity is really this particular charity is really important to me. Like, it's my mum used to work there and she had breast cancer, and so like it's just nice to be able to support that. I'm doing it with some friends, so yeah, hopefully I will be okay.
Not wanting to up the ante, but there's a very famous half marathon in the UK called the Great North Run. And there's a guy who ran it many like years in a row, always raised money for charity. Then he's worried that people weren't going to take it seriously and donate, so he did the whole run carrying a fridge on his back.
What? A refrigerator?
What can I want him? I'll carry a house.
Yeah, right. Yeah, a tumble dryer or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did?
Wow.
A full fridge or like a mini fridge.
Seriously.
I don't know if it's fully stocked either. It could have been empty.
Wow.
Just people,
The milk sloshing around inside.
just people reaching in halfway through. Cheers, Larry.
Yeah, it got easier to carry as the race went on. Other People's Heartache 4 is out. You just put that out. It's your new mixtape. Going back to the first one, like, how did it start? It had to have been just some sort of drunken joke, or like, was it a whim? Or
when we first started touring and we were playing kind of pubs and stuff around the UK, I think we had 5 songs,
not
5
enough.
or 6 songs, which is like 20 minutes worth of music, which is fine at the beginning. But like, if there was ever a request for an encore, we used to roll out this version. We tried to think of a song to do that everyone would know it, but they'd be like, "Where's that from? And why are they singing it?" So we did "What Would You Do" by City High.
The most wedding covers band version that you could think of. It was like it was awful.
It's so bad.
But fun.
But it was fun, and it always got like a good reaction, and so we decided to record it. But we just, I think at the time we were listening to like a lot of Frank Ocean and The Weeknd, and they were releasing their first mixtapes, and I had this music out there for free. And we love that kind of music, but we were like, well, there aren't any bands doing that, so we thought, let's make these albums that are kind of nods to films that we love. They were totally illegal. We were ripping like film clips off YouTube and soundtracks off CDs and like all this kind of stuff, and made these just big brain farts of like pop culture, basically, as a kind of like, it's like paying homage to it it's a sort of love letter to them. It's also very tongue-in-cheek because we're kind of aware of the absurdity of us singing some of those songs.
Right.
But also like a really fun space to collaborate. So we've got like, you know, new artists, old artists we respected, like loads of different people to come and sing on them and push us a bit.
Also learned some brand new words like cease and desist.
Yeah. We got a few of them. So then we had to take them down, and now they're only available illegally downloaded from wherever you want to go on the internet to do.
But we kind of think of it as like legal fan mail. That's all right.
Yeah.
At least someone cared, right?
Somebody asked me the other day, and I didn't know how to answer the question. Can you cover a song? Can you just decide to cover a random song and then record it and put it out there? How does that work?
So boringly, we know the answer because we got in so much fucking trouble. So you can recover anything you want, but if you change it, you have to get their permission. So you can pretty much cover and release anything you want, which is why streaming services are so like filled with mad, almost identical copies, because you can, as long as you don't change any of the lyrics or chord or anything like that, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
And that's what we tell ourselves as we go and butcher other people's songs.
How many people have come to you and said, "Man, I love what you guys did"?
The best one was we did a cover of No Scrubs using a guitar riff from the XX and using a big string section and loads of quotes from Psycho, kind of imagining that Norman Bates was a scrub because he lives with his mum, and and the remaining members of TLC got in touch and said they loved it and actually that we're going to come out and play it with us at a festival in Atlanta.
Wow.
But yeah, it fell through on the day.
Yeah. We also had Corona herself singing at us on Brazilian TV. That was Rhythm of the Night.
Corona. Oh, that's the song.
Yeah.
For a minute there, I was like, but that's the beauty of the
it was
the
via
mixtape.
Skype, and there was quite a delay, and she was wanting Dan to join in, and it was just like
it was so weird. We were like, I don't know what's going on. We don't speak this language.
Oh yeah, it was all in Portuguese. Oh, she's singing now.
But the thing is, we did this cover. Like the cover Rhythm of the Night is a mix of two songs. But I always basically we don't listen to the originals when we do these mixtapes because we would want to channel the song from our memory. So
Dan's bad memory,
my really bad memory. So we didn't realize that we'd accidentally mashed together two songs. I always just thought they were the same song. So then,
oh Jesus, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Awesome/awful. I don't know.
Apparently, our publishers had a lovely time trying to get that one cleared.
So you guys built your own studio too now. Is that like Party Central, or is that we work in here?
We had one party there.
Yeah, we had a couple of
parties. We should have
there.
More.
Yeah.
Christmas party.
Yeah,
staff do.
I love that Will thinks there's been one, but there's been a few.
Is there a place enough to crash? I mean, you got legit beds and you've really stocked it up.
Some really sizable bean bags that we've discovered people on every now and then.
All right.
Trouble is the big live room is kind of set to like freezer mode, so if you go in there, you're just going to die of exposure.
It has to be to keep you alert, right? And
yeah, we want people to come and leave very quickly.
All right.
No, we're just cheap. Is that
there's no heat.
We're not putting the heating on. It's not on now. Paul Mark, who produces all our stuff with Dan, he's freezing.
You can afford heat with happiness. Come on. Happier and all the hits. I mean, it's good. That song blows up, and you guys are just busy doing other things.
Yeah, it
right?
was nuts. We all I guess because it's a collaboration, we didn't really do a huge amount to promote it. So we took 2 weeks off for the first time in ages. Kyle went traveling with some friends around California. I went traveling with some friends in India. Will produced a play. Woody chilled at home.
I produced a 3-year-old's birthday party.
Nice.
And meanwhile, this song was just blowing up.
Checks are coming in. You're like, what the hell's happening?
It was mad. It was nuts. Very surreal.
Well, one more question. Holidays. What are your plans? Well, first of all, let's just do this one. Have you bought each other the gifts yet? Have you gone shopping for each other yet?
We don't know.
No, they do that.
We've never done that.
The thing is, we're such children, but we'll just do stitch-up presents the whole time.
Yeah.
It's just
we once had to buy each other Christmas jumpers. I think we'll probably just be re-gifting stuff we get given by fans. Yeah. Hey, Will, I got you a set list.
Don't say that.
Hey, Will, I found this guitar in your bunk. Do you want it? Yeah. That's a really good point. Mental note to self. We should probably
do a Secret Santa.
Yeah.
It'd be the best Christmas ever.
Do a Secret Santa in February.
Okay.
Yeah. Bastille, thank you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Continued success. It's Alt 92.3.